Well, we're here. We're back. Right? Is that okay with you? Is that all right? Is that all right? I gotta wait like the first 60 seconds to say bad words, so you got 45 seconds. But you know what I'm saying, though? Did I hurt your front hole? Right? One man's back hole is another man's front hole. What? What? Don't go to prison. Don't find out. Can't stress it enough. Can't stress it enough. Where's my commissary? We got a cigar here. It's been around for a little bit, over a year. I haven't reviewed this one, so that's exciting. Clearly, I didn't take it out of the cello. But clearly, you also don't know that I've had it outside the humidor and just on the table for about 3 days. I'm hoping that would help to shed something. I hope it's not, it feels a little moist. I might give the cigar a little grace if I have any issues. That's on me. That's on me. It's a little moist. It's got about an average pack. It doesn't feel super heavy for its size though. Dark looking wrapper, oily looking wrapper. Kind of a little rustic, grippy looking wrapper. It's a Mexican San Andreas. The rest of it's Nicaraguan. It's the West Tampa Red. I think it's the only one of the original stuff. I reviewed the white, the regular, was it the black, and then the attic. So Uncle Larry has sent this to me, and I have not reviewed it. This is Robusto, and I think all the classic ones I reviewed in Robusto. So exciting. Exciting. These cigars come around, I think, $10, $11. They're not cheap within the mid-tier price point. It's not like a low-end mid-tier for $4 or $5. But it's not crazy expensive. You know, it's a solid mid-tier price point. So the pro and con of this is that it's very attainable for most people. You go to a shop and you want to have a smoke a cigar, $10, $11, okay. The question is though, that area of the market is flooded. There's a lot more like mid-tier cigars options than like high-end luxury. So the question is like, you know, it's competing against a lot. So what is it gonna do? Mexican San Andreas or Nicaraguan tobacco? There's a lot of people doing that. So what is this cigar gonna do at that category and at that price point? And then just overall to the cigar. Is it gonna be enjoyable? Is it going to be good? Is it going to be great? Is it going to be memorable? Is it going to be a long, heavy finish? Is it going to hurt my pussy? Am I past a minute? We're past a minute. Is it going to hurt your pussy? With consent. I mean, this is a figure of speech. When someone says, "Oh, it's hurting my pussy," it's your pussy is your feelings. So somehow your feelings is a choach. So you know, and if you don't like this, I've hurt your pussy. Everyone's so sensitive. And sensitive people, you know, that kind of sensitive people have ruined the world. The reason why there's HR and people get fired, and then people do stupid things. Fucking man the fuck up. Wow. It's got a dark, sweet vibe off the bat, just off the aromatics. Wow, look at that, look at that. Look at that soft, gentle heat. Look at that. We're just teasing it. Oh, tease me, baby. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. What the fuck is going on tonight? All this talk of hurting children. Soft, gentle heat, I can't stress it enough. You gotta use a torch lighter for that Nicaraguan tobacco. Oh, you need to torch it. If you don't torch Nicaraguan tobacco, it won't light up. Hey, okay. Hey, you do what you want. There you go, soft, gentle heat. Took a little longer to light up. Hope the cigar's not too wet. I like the vibe. 75% darkness. It's got a long, heavy finish that's quite sweet off the bat. It's a strong cigar, but it's got sweetness. It's got that going on. This is my first cigar of the day, the only cigar of the day. Fuck shit. Did that go straight to full strength? Did it start off at medium full, then 2 puffs in, it would just say, fuck that. Dive. Did that go straight to, like, just went to, like, really strong full strength in, like, 1 puff, and I wasn't ready. I was chugging on it like it was medium full. It went right up my front hole. Okay, hold on. Was that just a fluke? Like, did somebody drop an extra piece of Lajero by accident? Like, where's that extra leaf? I don't know. Wow. All of a sudden, it was like massive amounts of charred wood, like fire, red hot pepper, and just like went up my nose. And like full strong. Hold on. Okay, come on. You can't do that to me. You can't go straight to that. Okay, let's finish. Tons of charred wood, sweetness, and spice. Well, it's, well, yeah, okay. All right, so it's full strength off the bat. It's full strength within the first, quarter inch. In Robusto. Finish, overdone, super long, super heavy. Not a good transitional cigar, but a really good if you want a strong cigar, but a really good if you want a dark cigar. 75% darkness, but it's actually got some complexity to it, and well, it's got a lot of spice, but it's really hot. And by the way, Mr. Knock, it's got some nice sweetness to it, though. Normally, you don't get the sweetness when you go this strong and this dark and this spicy. All right. I like it. If you're not holding the smoke, you're not smoking the cigar. A cigar is the whole thing. A cigar is not just a cigar when it's lit. A cigar is not tobacco. A cigar is a combination of tobacco blended but into a shape where it is devised so smoke can come through it. But is a cigar before you smoke it? Yes. But is a cigar while you're smoking it? Yes, you're operating the cigar. But when you're operating the cigar, when you're connected to it, for that moment, you become the fucking cigar. I don't think you understand that. I don't think you understand that. Wow. I really like this cigar. Wowza. Yeah. And I enjoyed the black. I think I like the red even better. Wow. Well, the black is a strong cigar, but it's more subdued. It's like a nice medium. If you're looking to punch out your front hole, if you're looking to have a real strong time, the red is really spicy. Tons of red pepper. If you don't hold the smoke, you're gonna have a different experience. If you just puff, when you hold the smoke, you're getting the true intent of the cigar, and I can't stress that enough. Really charred wood, tons of black or red pepper, a lot of red pepper, with a nice sweet like milk chocolate. Like milky chocolate, not like some dark bittersweet. So it's kind of a fun little cigar here, and that's off the first, about a half inch. We're gonna come back. Overall, the cigar construction's fine. The price point's reasonable for a mid-tier cigar that's given me this much of a good time. The cigar overall has more good than bad. I wish I would have maybe left it out of the cellophane, because the cellophane, even if you leave it on the table, it's a lot harder for it to shed some little excess moisture before you smoke it. And the cigar is definitely a little wet, so but it's still operating great, thank God. So it's good construction. If it was packed too tight and there wasn't room for air, then we would have had some issues, I think. But it's operating fine. But definitely the ash is quite flaky. I really would have liked to. I would have liked to leave it outside the cellophane at least for a day, and I fucked up on that. I don't know why I took all my other cigars outside the cellophane, except those two at West Tampa's. I don't know. I don't know. I'm human, okay? I'm human. I just don't know why. Like the Monty, the Romeo, I'm sorry, the Cohiba was out of the cellar. Why didn't I take the West Tampa? I don't know. And you don't give a shit. AP definitely doesn't give a shit. AP, out of anyone in the private group, gives the least shit. And I disrespect him for that. But I respect him for that because he is fucking consistent. Jeremy would throw little jabs here and there and fuck with Richie, and then Richie fucks back, and then we good though. It's just, but Jeremy's a good dude. He's a good family guy. Dream Life went into witness protection. PG's a chill guy, but he has moments where he stands up for himself, like Spider in the movie Goodfellas. He's like, "No, I thought you said that. You said, Rich, you want to get a drink. What do you mean I want to drink? Go fuck yourself. Oh, you gonna let him talk to you like that?" PG just like, "Go fuck yourself, Richie." Cap is just trying to understand why he accepted the offer into the private lounge. The private lounge is very stupid. 50%, 90% of the conversation is just guys making cock jokes. It's not even personal. It's just like blowing off steam because I guess you can't do that at your job or in real life or at the dinner table with the missus. But you can go on your phone. You can be like, "Fuck you, cocksucker." It means nothing, but it's like a fart. It's just getting it out. You know what I'm saying, though? Rich coffee, nice milk chocolate sweetness, a lot of charred wood, very strong black and red pepper, very long, heavy finish. So all in all, it doesn't feel like something you've never had before, but it's putting it out at a level normally it's not at this level of strength from the beginning. That's unique, and the flavor is quite nice, and also even though it's very dark and strong, we're getting this nice sweetness. So all in all, I'd say this is a nice cigar. It has a little bit of a creamy texture to it as well, which is very forgiving to it, which is nice. So even though it's very dark and very strong and very spicy, it has a little bit of grace to it with that rich chocolate sweetness, and it's quite creamy. And that goes well with the coffee notes. So good blending on this, where you gave a dark, strong cigar, which normally doesn't have any balance. Normally it's just like, who wants to get punched in the balls and that kind of vibe. But it's like if someone was playing the violin and whispering in your ear and you're getting punched in the balls. You're like, "Oh, this is funny. This is an odd experience." I don't know what the fuck. Shit. Decided to do the cigar in just 2 segments. It's Robusto. Then my second third, almost my third, I'm going to do one minor touch-up. That's not the cigar's fault. Because like I said, the cigar is a little on the wet side. Operating fine, but a little piece, I like to keep it uniform. I wish I would have taken this out of the cellophane for a day or two like I did with all the other cigars I reviewed. That's on me, though. The cigar, it's great. 3/4 darkness, almost 80%, but around there. 75, 80% darkness, so it's a darker cigar. It's full strength. It's a strong cigar. It's not like gonna kill you, but it's strong. It surprised me off the bat. I was like, "Oh, you went straight." It's a full strength salt. It didn't go full AJ, but it's a strong stick. A lot of charred wood, a lot of black pepper and red pepper, but really nice milk chocolate sweetness with a creamy texture. Nothing's fucking changed, and I'm okay with that. Like, it's a great cigar. It's an enjoyable, strong cigar. So if you like stuff like a Camacho Chip Maduro, you're gonna like something like this. Just make sure you dry box it. It's definitely got some dark, thick tobacco, but that's on me. That's not the cigar's fault. I just I'm smoking a cigar that I forgot to take out of the cellar. Always take your cigar out of the cellar at least for a day or two, even if it's in the humidor. Let it shed some moisture, you know. Do I have anything bad to say about it? No. It's performing very well. The flavor is fantastic. It's a strong yet enjoyable cigar. Because there are a lot of good strong cigars. But it's enjoyable because it has some balance to it with the sweetness and the cream texture, with the milk chocolate. And it pairs well with the charred wood and the black pepper and the red pepper. So all in all, it's a good, enjoyable, tasty, strong, dark Mexican San Andreas cigar backed by Nicaraguan tobacco. I mean, a lot of charred wood. So it has like a musky feel to it. If you want like a lot of like charredness to it, it's not an abrasive type of cigar, but it's definitely a pungent cigar. So if you're, this is not a relaxing cigar. If you're looking for something to grab your attention, and for some people it might kick their ass, but for most regular guys, it's just going to be on the verge of, wow, that's a pretty strong stick. That's respectable. It's kind of a ballsy little cigar there, but has nice sweetness to it. Nothing bad to say about it. I think the tobacco's aged well. I think the construction's nice. And I think the price point is solid for what they're giving you. I just wish I would have let it just dry out a day or two outside the cellophane. I recommend letting your cigars breathe a day or two before you smoke it. That's my opinion. Any cigar. Just take it out of the cellophane. Even if you just, before you go to work, take it out of the cellophane, leave it on your desk. And then when you come home, then you're going to smoke it. Just let that coochie breathe. All right? Really enjoyed this cigar. It's not, price point, everything combined. I would smoke this again. I'm not saying I would run out my house right now to get it, but I would smoke this again. It's a good blend. It's a 4.6. It's a really enjoyable cigar. A really long, heavy finish as well. If you like stronger, darker cigars but want complexity, and I'm not saying it's crazy complexity, but if you want complexity for a dark, strong cigar, having those two textures, having the cigar have a creamy texture and a lot of milk chocolate, not dark chocolate, in that with all that spice and charred wood, it's kind of like it's being nice for a very dark, strong cigar, at full strength. Just make sure you take it out of the cello for like a day or two. That's my opinion on that. If you could. All right. I gotta touch that part up there too. Yeah, just a little wet. Smoking great though, but that's just on me. And the flavor it does have, it's a lot. It pushes it really hard. It represents itself well. And might have to touch that up. No, it's good. Knock it off. Yeah, I wish it, excuse me. I wish I would have let this thing breathe a little bit, you know, because it was a little soft the whole time. That's not the cigar. It's, I should have let it, took it out of the cello. So here's the thing: I've had the black and white of this brand. I've enjoyed it, and the red I really enjoyed too. And I think out of all of them, well, each one's giving you some little difference. So you do what you want. This one did hit the top 25 as number 25. Look, it is a really good, enjoyable cigar. If you like cigars like Liga Number 9, you would like something like this. It's coming in cheaper. It's not as good as Liga Number 9, but if you like that kind of party, if you like Camacho Trip Maduro, you'd like something like this. If you like a Melanio V Maduro, you like something like this, well, this is coming in stronger and darker. But it gives you a lot, though, at a really affordable price. I can't say nothing bad about it. Just make sure when you buy it, take out the cellar for a couple of days. That's my opinion. Long, heavy finish. I'd say all in all, the cigar's more about 80%. It's a pretty dark cigar. It has a presence. And I think all the nicotine on this has hit me pretty hard. Mm. 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 We're done here. Uncle Larry, thank you for the cigar. The West Tampa Red, that's an enjoyable strong Mexican San Andreas. That's even strong for Mexican San Andreas. Most Mexican San Andreas cigars are not this strong. That's pretty impressive. But it's nice that it had some complexity. All right, see you around. Everyone stay fresh. No cigars in prison.